Hello, hello, detektywi moi kochani. Croissant.pl. A to jest Noire i kontynuacja naszych przygód w świecie kryminalnym. Czy my tutaj już to jest zaliczone? Czy to jest już zaliczone, czy nie? Tak, okej. Okej, możemy jechać. Możemy jechać możemy już jechać do rezydencji Henrych. Mamy adres. No dobrze. Gdzie to państwo Henry mieszkali? Znaczy przynajmniej jeszcze pan Henry mieszkał, pani Henry już niestety. Tutaj, okej, dobra. A co tutaj jest? Syndyk chyba. Dobra. Jak stąd wyjechać?
Around to the right.
You find the booze helps you get through a working day?
Sharpens my investigatory instincts, Phelps.
A smart lawyer might use that to throw out anything you collect today.
Smart man might know it's unwise to stand between the patient and his medicine.
As long as you're not falling over, Rusty, I'll let it slide.
That's mighty kind of you, Phelps. You know, you picked the wrong job if a healthy thirst offends you, Cole.
We owe it to this city to do the best we can in this position. As homicide detectives, that responsibility is all the more serious.
Always the politician.
It's not political, it's practical. Maybe the men combing Hollywood Boulevard after the Elizabeth Short murder were more interested in sniffing out booze than the clues that would have led to her killer.
Yeah, well, if only you'd been there, choir boy. Betty Short would be alive, the Japs would have spared Pearl Harbor, our ancestors wouldn't have tasted the forbidden fruit.
Minor syntactical error, Detective Galloway. I never claimed to be able to prevent crimes. I only suggested a proficiency in solving them. Guess that's the drink slowing you down.
Oh my God, brother, oh brother. It's worse than I could ever have imagined.
To była krótka rozprawka między Colem a jego partnerem o tym, czy warto pić w pracy. Ale tylko małpeczkę.
Okay, so go left at the next one.
Dobrze.
You're going straight, here.
Okej. Prosto. Gdzieś tak.
Stay on this road.
Okej.
So wait for the next turning and go right.
Okej, następnym prawo, okej. Dobra. Nieźle idzie.
Keep on going.
Dobra, chyba możemy. Uda się, czy się nie uda? Opa! Na chama. Pięknie. Ludzie, nie umiecie tutaj jeździć.
Take the next right.
Okej, następne prawo.
Take a left.
I w lewo. Dobrze. Już się będziemy powoli chyba zbliżać.
Go right through here.
Aha, prosto, prosto. Jest, widzę. Tutaj w lewo. Na piłkę. Coraz lepiej mi to idzie. Czy to jest po lewej czy po prawej stronie? Dom państwa Henry, 12:15. Co nas tutaj zastanie? No, w sumie dość taki budynek niezbyt zachęcający, no ale trochę odrapany.
I'll try the back door. Wait here a second.
Dobra, ty idź, sprawdź tylne drzwi. A ja przejdę tutaj. Rusty Galloway. O! Dobra, chyba mamy włamanie. Cholera. No i już po drzwiach, Rusty. Kto za to zapłaci?
Side window's been jimmied. Looks like somebody's creeped the joint.
Ktoś się włamał. No. Co? Co tu jest napisane? Cała rodzina spłonęła? Co to jest? Przyczyna kryminalna? Zobaczmy.
You said I had to go back, Doctor.
The fires are cathartic. They allow you to confront your past.
You said the house would be empty.
Are you taking the medication I have prescribed?
You said the house would be empty. I heard them screaming.
Circumstances were unfortunate. My colleagues had made all the necessary
You
arrangements.
said the house would be empty. You're killing me.
The deaths were unfortunate, but you have dealt with death before. I want you to come to the clinic and we can deal
You said the house would be empty. How can I find peace?
Ten pan doktor naprawdę mi się nie podoba. Dobrze. Zobaczymy tutaj. To chyba nic nie ma, nie? Jakieś
This is going to help us.
Dobrze.
Size 9s. Above average for a lady.
Dobrze. Rozmiar 9 amerykański, czyli 40 rozmiar europejski. No cóż. Cóż powiedzieć. Dobrze. Trzeba sprawdzić. Zobaczmy to. Zdecydowanie od zewnątrz co zostało zrobione.
Burglar used a pry bar. Why did you kick the door in?
You think I'm gonna climb through a broken window in a $30 suit? You got another thing coming, Buster.
Celine and Jacob are obviously having problems. It speaks to motive.
Crime scene evidence still weighs against it being the husband, but Jacob could give us something to go on. One of my exes drank like this, you'd be feeling the back of my hand.
Call in burglary and get technical services out here. I'll talk to the neighbors.
Don't take all day about it, Phelps. I'll get nasty when I'm thirsty.
Doesn't give me anything to go on.
Galloway, homicide, badge number 564. Requesting technical services for a suspected 459 at 142 North Union.
Bajzel jak u mojego brata w pokoju. Normalnie. Dobrze. Co tutaj mamy?
This isn't what we're looking for.
Co tutaj mamy?
A regular Amelia Earhart in her day. The ring looks distinctive. Tiffany? The rest of the stuff is junk. Might explain the missing ring.
No tak. Tiffany. No dobrze, chyba wszystko tutaj zostało zrobione. No to pogadajmy może ze sąsiadem. Jak wiadomo, sąsiad najlepszy przyjaciel człowieka. O. Po prostu przejdziemy przez murek jak cywilizowani ludzie. Opa. Panie, widział pan coś? Sąsiada pana ukradli. Zapukaj koło, zapukaj. O. Nie chcesz? Kurczę, blada. Może jest na tyłach. No proszę, pani sąsiadka. Pani Marzeno! Pani Marzeno! Było włamanie u sąsiadów.
LAPD. Are you acquainted with Celine Henry, Miss?
Horgan! Jennifer Horgan. I've known Celine for more than 10 years. Our children grew up together. What's going on, officer?
Did you see Mrs. Henry go out last night?
Well, I'm no busybody, you understand, but Celine had been drinking. And she and poor, long-suffering Jacob had a terrible row. I think Jacob may have given her a black eye. He stormed out and she went back inside.
Did he come back?
No. Celine was listening to music and shouting until she left around 10 p.m. She was very drunk to have been driving. But she is not the sort of person you can stop from doing something when her dander is up. What is this about, officer? Is Celine all right?
I'm afraid Mrs. Henry has been murdered, ma'am.
Murdered? Oh my God. I'm afraid I need to go and sit down.
Tak, Grażynko, połóż się. Szok, niedowierzanie. No dobrze. Co my jeszcze tutaj mamy? Tak. mamy ten apartament, adres apartamentu. Dobrze, zobaczymy co tam się chowa. No. Jak tam Rusty?
Let's see what Jacob has to say for himself.
I don't think Jacob is our man, but we should see what he has to say.
Zobaczmy, gdzie to jest. Pewnie na drugim końcu miasta? A nie, nawet niedaleko. Okej, dobra.
You're taking the next left.
Jacob Henry had a violent argument with his wife last night. He's looking more and more likely.
For my money, if the broad keeps the house looking like that, she probably deserved it. The skipper says bring him in and keep the hacks off our backs for a while.
Fine by me.
So it ain't the werewolf killer after all. Good to see you've come to your senses, Cole.
I always said work the evidence. I only stipulated a connection to the BD killer as an avenue of investigation we should leave open. And as far as I'm concerned, it still is.
Okay, so go left at the next one. Okay, at the next corner, go right. You're taking the next left. So wait for the next turning and go right. Up ahead, you turn left. Okay, fellas, we go in hard. Follow my lead. You Jacob Henry?
Yeah. Who's asking?
LAPD. You're under arrest for the murder of your wife, Celine Henry.
Murder? Celine?
Save the dramatics
Oh,
for
my God.
RKO, pal. You got bigger problems.
What the hell are you talking about? You come in here, you tell me that Celine is...
Take a seat, Mr. Henry.
she's-
We're gonna have a look around, then we'll talk.
Jesus, I'm sorry.
Rozejrzymy się.
I get even the slightest hint that you're a flight risk, pal. You think the atmosphere's looking here? Wait till you try the gas. He'll be back in a moment. Just...
The oldest problem there is what to do about the old lady.
Dziękuję za ofertę, załatwcie moją żonę. Aha, kurczę. No dobrze. Co my tutaj jeszcze mamy? A, popatrz, buty. Zobaczymy, czy to jest nasz człowiek.
Size 11s.
Nic tutaj więcej nie znajdziemy. No dobrze.
So who could have killed Celine? Where did she go last night, Jacob?
A bar, I suppose. Look, I don't know.
Co, facet, naprawdę?
You know where she went, Jacob. You're lying. Why would I help you if you keep lying to me?
Look, I'm telling you, I don't know.
Szczególnie, że byłeś z nią w... No tak. Właściciel klubu mówi, że dzwonił do niego więc kilkukrotnie.
We know she went to the Bomba Club.
The bartender there, he calls me if things are getting out of hand, and I go and I bring her home. He called me last night. I said no. Phone rang a couple more times after that. I ignored it. I'm gonna have to live with that.
Kiedy ostatni razem widziałeś swoją żonę?
When did you last see your wife, Mr. Henry?
Last night. I went to see her. We talked. Things got a little out of hand. I left.
No, tego nie podważę, bo nie mam żadnych innych...
You don't remember what time you last saw your wife alive?
Look, I'm sorry. I left. Maybe 9 p.m. Might have been a little later, but right around 9.
Why did you kill her, Jacob? Things will go better if you come clean about it.
That's a lousy thing to say. I never gave up on my wife.
Naprawdę? A ta notatka na stole w kuchni?
I don't believe you, Jacob. I think you didn't have the guts to do it yourself, so you had someone else do it.
You want to back that up with something, Big Mouth? Huh?
A tak. Oczywiście, że się... Proszę bardzo.
The note by the phone suggests you meant her harm.
You want the truth? Truth is, I was sick to death of her. I was trying to have her committed.
We're still gonna need you to come downtown, Mr. Henry.
We can get this all down on paper, Jacob. How you got fed up with your wife and how you figured killing her would bury all your troubles.
Kill my own wife?
She was a lush and a tramp, and you just couldn't stand it anymore.
Shut your goddamn mouth.
So now you're gonna tell me you loved her? Ah, the DA goes all gooey over remorse, Jacob.
Okay. Let's just leave it at that.
What? Not being rational. We're still gonna need you to come downtown, Mr. Henry.
We can get this all down on paper, Jacob. How you got fed up with your wife and how you figured killing her. troubles.
Kill my own wife?
She was a lush and a tramp, and you just couldn't stand it anymore.
Shut your goddamn mouth.
So now you're gonna tell me you loved her? Ah, the DA goes all gooey over remorse, Jacob.
Okay. Let's just leave it at that. What's
You're awful hot under the collar for an innocent man, Mr. Henry.
Okej, raz ci mam go.
Call it in and get a squad car dispatched. And check for messages. I'll keep old Slugger here company.
Operator, message for KGPL.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need a patrol unit to transport a suspect back to Central.
Certainly, Detective. You have a message from the coroner. Do you wish to be put through?
Yes, ma'am.
Carruthers,
It's Phelps.
I've completed the autopsy. Several wounds to the head from a blunt metal instrument. Closest match would be a socket wrench handle.
So the cause of death was the blunt.
No, the blows to the head surprisingly were not fatal. Death was from hemorrhage and shock from the fractured ribs and multiple injuries caused by the stomping.
Anything else?
He's some kind of sex fiend. The tissues of the anus were bruised about 1/8 of an inch, but no trace of semen in the anus, vagina, or stomach.
Thanks, Doc. Operator, give me R&I. Any word on an owner for that vehicle? License was 2boy8899.
Yes, Detective. The plate belongs to a brown 1936 Pontiac. Registered owner is one Alonzo Mendez of 402 South Fremont Street, apartment 16.
Thanks. Any other messages?
One, Detective. From Captain Donnelly. He wants any and all suspects returned to Central. Interviews to be set up immediately.
Got it. We're coming in.
You're taking the next left.
Carruthers said she took a real pounding.
Maybe if he had been a little firmer in the beginning, he wouldn't be in this situation now.
I imagine that Neanderthal routine is a big hit with the ladies, Galloway.
Women love me, Phelps. I have no complexity. They know exactly what they're gonna get. It's left at the next intersection.
This officer needs help. Bank of America, 7th and Olive. Officer needs help. Bank of America, 7th and Olive, a 211 in progress and shots fired. Unit to handle code 3, identify.
Okay, so go left at the next one. You're making a right at the next intersection. Keep on going through here. Go right through here. I need you to take a left at the next corner. You don't need to turn here.
Podoba mi się ta muzyczka.
We have a firm lead, Captain.
Are you questioning my judgment, Cole Phelps?
No, sir.
Good. I thought not. Jacob Henry is a sub-system pushed around by his wife. I think with the right kind of persuasion, he might be prepared to seek absolution. Are you prepared to show him the error of his ways, young Phelps?
I don't think he's our man. Galloway agrees with me.
Don't drag me into this.
Rusty is a practical policeman. A bird in hand is always worth two in the bush. Let's liberate a confession from poor Jacob and the public will sleep easier tonight. Run along now, Phelps. I've warmed him up nicely for you.
Yeah, the bum took a swipe at me. Put him down with my sap.
I don't go in for letting gangsters off scot-free.
Doesn't look good, Jacob. You're in a big jam here. You lie to me, and I can't help you out. Do you understand me?
Yes.
What do you do for work, Jacob?
I'm a mechanic. Engines, differentials, transmissions, that kind of stuff.
So you have access to tools?
Yes, I do.
Your wife was brutally beaten with a socket wrench handle, then stomped to death. How do you think that looks, Jacob?
I was home in bed.
You're full of shit, Jacob. The truth is you hated that bitch. You followed her and dragged her into the car and then took her out to the moors. She woke up and you smashed her face in with a socket wrench.
No. No.
And then you stomped her. You stomped her because she's a drunken whore and she treated you like shit. You stomped her for all the years you had to take it. You stomped her because you are such a weak fucking sister, Jacob, and you wanted to erase all memory of it. Go on. Try to deny it.
I was at home. I should have gone to her at the bar, but I didn't. You can't prove I wasn't home.
I can. The bar owner, McCall, gave you up. He called your house right at the time that someone was smashing Celine's skull in and got no answer. If we find that socket wrench, you're gonna fry. Get it off your chest. Tell me you killed her.
I killed her, all right. I killed her dreams. She was an aviator, famous in her day, flying around up there like a bird, but she never wanted to come back down. You know, my pop was a sod farmer, dirt poor. I joined the Corps, trained to be a mechanic. I did better than my father did. I worked hard for it. That's all you can ask of a man. But Celine, she never wanted to come down from the clouds. She wanted everything I couldn't give her. All I had was security. That was never going to be enough.
You did it. Everything points to you. What does Tex mean, Jacob?
I don't know what you're talking about.
I need a reason to believe you, Jacob.
You want a confession? That's what you want?
That's exactly what we want.
Seems to me there are two types of marriages. First, where the couple love each other equally and everything's roses. And then there's the other, where one person loves the other more than life itself and always puts them first. Chumps like me, who love them no matter what, no matter how badly they behave. That's it. That's my confession. I love my wife. And I'll take any test you got to prove it.
Your marriage was over. You took her in and she threw it back in your face. You didn't go over there to hurt her. It just got out of hand.
It's not how it was.
You're lying, Jacob. It was falling apart and things got violent.
I'm not lying. I'm telling you how it was.
Jenny Horgan says you blackened her eye.
It's all right, Jacob. The DA will understand. In your shoes, I would have done exactly the same thing.
I hit her. All right? I'm not proud of it, but she was coming at me with a frying pan. What would you do? Took it for years, but sometimes a man can only take so much.
Why did you break into your wife's house, Jacob? Why steal the ring?
What? What are you talking about? I've got a key. Why would I need to break in?
You took the ring because you found out who gave it to her.
What are you talking about?
Her prized garnet ring, given to her by her old boyfriend, Dick McCall.
I never knew that. I lived with that woman for 3 years, and I never knew that. Well, in that case, I think you should be talking to Dick McCall.
We'll do the detective work, lunkhead. Just answer the questions.
I'll see what I can do for you, Jacob. But I'm not promising. It still looks bad for you.
Phelps, you failed me, son.
We have another lead, Captain. This guy Mendez could be our man.
I hope so, Phelps. I really hope so. I'm deeply disturbed by your style of police work.
We can still pull down a conviction for the skipper if we chase down this Mendez guy.
O, smutna sprawa. Dobrze, gdzie jest ten Mendez cały? No, niedaleko. Niedaleko.
We can still pull down a conviction for the skipper if we chase down this Mendez guy. Take the next right. Attaboy, up there you go right now. Up ahead, you turn left. You're making a right at the next intersection. Okay, so go left at the next one.
Alonzo Mendez. Sound like a man who moonlights as the werewolf?
Don't sound like a man I'd let my daughter anywhere near.
You've got a daughter.
Spend enough time drinking, Cole, you'll find yourself with any number of things you don't want when you're sober.
So that's why you never sober up.
Exactly.
Alonso Mendez.
Apartment 16.
Dobrze, numer 16. Jest tutaj jakaś winda? Czy trzeba na piechotę? 16, 4 piętro. O kurczę. Jest winda czy... Nie ma windy, no co? No to na piechotkę. Co? Co się tutaj stało? No wiem, że czwarte, wiem.
Here, the apartment's up on the top floor.
No wiem. No. Po dwa. Op, pierwsze piętro. Hop. Nadążasz, Rusty? Nie sap tak. Już w połowie drogi jesteśmy. Trzecie piętro. Jak tam? A? No nie, już jesteśmy. Aha, bo w Ameryce piarter się liczy jako pierwsze. A, oszukali mnie.
Don't bother knocking, just kick the door in. Take a look around and see what you can find.
Nope. Junk. No good to me. Seems irrelevant. I doubt it.
O fuck, co to jest? Chyba go mamy.
Brothers could match the color and brand of the body.
Pięknie.
Consistent with Celine's injuries, and the blood can be typed.
No to wszystko. Jeszcze tylko nam zostało.
We have the murder weapon. Better get Pinker down here.
Why keep it? Why not throw it away?
Think these clowns are geniuses? Thank your stars you caught a break. Captain Don will begin to like you.
Hey, what gives? LAPD, you're under arrest.
Do not lose that son of a bitch. I'll go get our wheels.
Mendez, stop right there! You don't need to do this, Alonzo!
Get in and drive.
Oh fuck.
I got an idea. Get him next to my window, Cole. Keep me alongside his vehicle and I'll stop the son of a bitch.
You gotta get me closer! I'll try to shoot out his tires. Wish me luck.
You're under arrest for the murder of Celine Henry.
No, chyba pan kapitan będzie zadowolony.
I ain't saying a goddamn thing.
You did a grand job, lads. Phelps, that's quite a way to acquit yourself in your first outing as a homicide investigator. It seems the city has a new and vengeful guardian. Considering the evidence against your suspect and the thoroughness with which a report was compiled, I foresee a safe passage through the courts, and the DA agrees with me. Brutality on a scale such as this deserves retribution. The people and the press of this city demand it.
No tak, nie pamiętam, nie rozumiem tylko jeszcze jednego, kto najął Mendeza. Czy ktoś go najął, czy to po prostu był zabójca taki, że... No okej. Okej, dziękuję wam bardzo, detektywi moi kochani, i do następnego razu w LA Noire, być może już jutro. Miłego wieczoru.